I'm in the second level of my 2-story walk-in closet, but this space has never had any attention. We've just used it for like boring storage. I'm on it and let me explain my plan. I've already refinished 2 pieces of furniture for the space and did videos, so you should check them out. And they were done in a traditional older vibe, and that's what I'm going for. Think little old British shop, windy cobblestone streets, character, and that oldie-worldy charm. Yeah. I'm imagining it's like my favorite thrift shop, which over there would be called a charity shop. And it would be run by the most darling shopkeeper named Mags, and it would be filled with all my favorite things. Well, because they are my things. And Mags's husband, Alan, would be like the police constable or whatever they're called over there, who like solves crimes. And so you'd come to the shop and you'd get like all the latest juicy gossip of what's going on. And yeah, so it's kind of like an old British murder mystery vibe shop thing in a closet. I think that's kind of fun. In the first video about this closet where I refinished the green dresser, I mentioned wanting to remove a shelf. So let me show you how that went. This wire shelving makes an L all the way around the room and has a lot of hanging storage, which I don't really need that much. It's nice to have, but I don't need that much. So I'm going to remove this. That's what I decided. And thankfully, Ralph agreed that it's a good idea. And even better, he agreed to help me remove it. And then I'm going to turn this into a different type of storage. So yeah, I just have to wait for Ralph to get here with the rest of the tools, and then we're gonna take it down. Oh, while I'm waiting for him, I'm just gonna kind of empty it out. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Make myself useful. You can tell we're Canadian. We have so many winter coats. Empty. Now I'm left with like a bunch of holes in different shapes and sizes to patch up, but I've got my supplies, so can you think of a better way to spend a Saturday afternoon? Of course not. This, whoo, yeah, patchy time. Okay, there's a lot of holes, but it was my idea, so just get to work, lady. I'm ready to add some interest to this wall where we took down the shelf, and I'm going with stripes. And I'm going to have the most perfect lines because I've done this before and did a video on it, and I'm going to use the same technique. So I've already done the first step, which is taping up. So now I just need to apply along that tape some of the base coat color, so that will kind of stop any bleed through, and it's the secret to really crisp lines. So a little bit of paint of the same color, which feels like you're wasting time, but it really makes a huge difference. And then I'm going to paint a different color, and you're gonna have to see what I do because, well, I'm trying to be creative here. So, okay, painting. Bonus to this technique is you get to paint over your pencil lines and you don't have to wash them off. And it looks perfect. For the contrasting color in my stripes, I'm actually gonna be making my own paint. I'm using the paint that I used as the base to the cabinet that I did the faux wood on. I'm going to be mixing that, some of that in with my base color that's already on the wall. And I'm just gonna make my own color. I don't know, I think it'll go. This way it kind of ensures that it's in the same family, right? Maybe? Okay, we're gonna go with that. I'm just gonna pour a little in at a time, stir it up and see if it's a color I like. And maybe pour it all over the can. Needs some really good stirring. But I think that'll be too subtle. A little bit more. And now hopefully this looks different on the wall than the color that's already there. I mean, it should, right? The flooring in here is finished concrete, which is really easy to clean, but I do not think this is the flooring Mags would have in her cute little shop. So I removed the rug that was in here that didn't need to be in here. Then I did some shopping. By shopping, I mean I went upstairs and found a rug that totally matches anyway and brought that down here. Then I did real shopping, marketplace. Is that real shopping? But I did a marketplace run, and then I picked up some other cream rugs that I think are perfect in here. Now let's talk furniture. I've already refinished 2 pieces that are used for storage, and I do need a bit more storage and a little character. I've been moving furniture around and organizing and just trying to get like a feel for this room. And I realized that I don't like this cabinet here. I think it'll look better, like even though it matches this rug so perfectly, but I think it's better if I put it on the other side of the room. And I was gonna try to source like maybe Facebook Marketplace or a thrift shop, some kind of cabinet with doors for shoes, which is what I need storage for. But I still have my old sideboard from our dining room. The only problem is it is by far the heaviest furniture we've ever owned. It's so heavy and I'm here by myself. So I don't know if I'll be able to move it, but I'm so gonna try. And of course I also filled these drawers up now. So this is twice as heavy, but I'm totally gonna try and move furniture around and see if my new plan is gonna work out. That's the problem with decorating. As you start doing it, things change and look different, and then you have to keep moving really heavy furniture. But it's my exercise for the day. Let's go. It's in. Oh my gosh. I am so hot and sweaty from moving this. And I don't think I can put it on the carpet because it's just too heavy to lift. So at least it's in the room. Of course, I'm still gonna try to put it on the carpet, but definitely off camera because nobody needs to see any of this. I'm gonna take a little break and try to figure out how to get this on top of the carpet without getting a hernia. It took a lot longer than it should, but I know I'm weak and that's just the way it is. I even had to wear my Crocs in turbo mode, with the strap on the back, because I needed grip. So yeah, this was a Croc assisted move. And I know this one looks weird, but it's just because I took one of these off to find another one. I'm gonna go shopping and find one that, I don't know, matches this room more. The silver brushed nickel's not really super in right now, so I'm gonna go with maybe gold. And I do know that there's like these little details here. I'm gonna touch those up too with rub and buff, but oh my gosh, it's here. And I'm gonna use this for shoe storage. Yeah. I don't know if I can do that today because I'm exhausted. But proud of myself, totally. Oh, and I don't have a hernia, so all good. And now I can turn my attention back to the walls with art and other little tchotchkes. And I think this is where I'm gonna have the most fun. Things like the bones of the space are all done, which just leaves me with the fine tuning and styling. But that's for another video. I hope you've enjoyed it up to this point, and I hope Mags is proud of her little shop. Thanks so much for watching, and if you want to see the big reveal, remember to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. And I'll see you soon with another project. Bye! Mags, I hope you're loving this because it's totally as much British as I could pull out from here in Canada. Yeah. Volume, I just did this without volume, and then the light died, and then I put new batteries into the light, and then that died, so I'm just gonna do it again. And the light's farther away, so the shadow's different, whatever. It's all I got to work with right now. Okay.